What's up, my friend? Welcome back to another video. So today I just wanted to take a quick moment to compare Patreon and Kajabi. So I want to talk about why I started with Patreon and then made the switch over to Kajabi a little bit later. Now, both Patreon and Kajabi are platforms where you can monetize your knowledge, your skills, and they do have a slightly different angle on things. So let's talk about them a little bit more in depth. And if you're let's say you're a musician or an entrepreneur or in the fitness space, the niche itself doesn't really matter as much. It's more so the style of content you're putting out there that will make the difference, and I think will influence which platform might be the better fit for you. So I originally started on Patreon simply because I saw a lot of my peers using Patreon as well, and I thought the idea of monetizing my videos, my channel, through an external platform like Patreon was a really cool idea. And a lot of creators around the world use it today. I think that it has a huge base, and for good reason. It does a lot of things very, very well. Especially, I think back in the day, they always had the option of monetizing your audience per video. So like they link up their accounts to your membership on Patreon, and essentially every time you upload a video, they pledge a certain amount, or they pay you a certain amount for that video coming out. The other option is for them to pay you per time interval, like maybe it's once per month or once every couple months, whatever time interval you set for your membership structure. So that is really cool because it directly correlates and links together your YouTube channel and how you get paid from your audience who want to support you even further. And a really cool thing about the membership options is that you can select different tiers. Like you can put together different tiers of membership. So similar to YouTube actually nowadays. But Patreon allows you, for example, you can have free members who simply subscribe. Maybe you give them access to like behind the scenes content, or you answer their questions or stuff like that. Maybe you give them a $1 paid option, or $5 or $20. I've seen people charge up to $2,000-$3,000 on Patreon, and they get like one-on-ones, stuff like that, coaching, private access to their content and stuff like that. So Patreon really is quite flexible when it comes to what you can offer your members. The reason I started, or basically the reason I transitioned eventually, was because I didn't really have a lot of behind the scenes content that I wanted to share. I was always doing educational content every week anyway. So it made sense for me to focus on the long form video content I wanted to make for the week, put it out there, and I didn't really want to think about having to upload it on Patreon for exclusive access before publishing or anything like that. It just felt like an additional hassle. The logistics didn't really make sense for me. But what I did find enticing was having the ability to host my own courses and having like full-fledged systems from A to Z where I could take people through. So that was a big draw for me to move to an educational platform where I could actually give people full courses. And Kajabi, of course, was and still is one of the leading players in the industry today. And when I found out Kajabi also had the membership and community option, that sort of made it a more of a no-brainer for me. Plus the fact that they handle all the processing, the payment processing, the analytics, they give you a website builder, basically everything you need for your online business in one platform. Kajabi really made a lot of sense for where I wanted to go with my business: courses, coaching, communities, stuff like that. The other thing about Patreon that I'm aware of is that they take a certain percentage of the fees that people pay you as well. So in this case, it looks like there's an 8% fee on membership transactions plus applicable fees and taxes. Whereas when you use Kajabi, if we take a quick look at their platform, so if you look at this section of the page here, the creator takes all of the revenue that they make. So there's no revenue sharing. They don't take a percentage of the revenue you make. You own 100% of the revenue there. And the only thing that you might pay for is the traditional 1 or 2% for payment processors. Like Kajabi connects to PayPal and Stripe and all those different methods for payment. So whatever percentage that those companies charge, that will be applied to your purchase, just like any other platform. But Kajabi basically charges you a flat rate per month or per year, depending on the plan that you're on. So yeah, personally, I like Kajabi just because I've been using it for 5-6 years at this point, and it just allows me to host everything I need to on the platform. I have all my courses on there, focusing on different areas in my niche of music composing and orchestration. I can host private coaching clients, which I do through Zoom, but you can also do it through the coaching products here on Kajabi. And again, they give you a dedicated community product. So if we open that up, I'll show you quickly what that looks like. So here you can see there's a bunch of different topic groups that they call circles. So if you click into one of those, members can share different posts. Like here you can see Scott is sharing the music that he listened to this week that he really recommends. You can share wins, you can do really whatever you want. And then the Kajabi community also has what's called meetups. So you can do actual live video calls with your members, which I would recommend doing if you have a community. You want to share access to yourself, right? So I do like a monthly coaching call with my members. They can ask me questions. I share feedback live with them. And then Kajabi's community also allows you to do challenges as well whenever you want to. So I do composing challenges, like people can download an image or a video, write music to it, and then upload it as a submission and add it to their portfolio as well. So there's a lot of flexibility within Kajabi's platform, and they give you email marketing, website builders. I've done a bunch of other content on these different features, but you can schedule your own emails, you can draft them up. They show you the sent analytics, how many sends, the open rates, click rates, unsubscribe rates, stuff like that. So personally, I've just always found Kajabi fit my needs more than Patreon. I do really like the idea though of being paid per video. Especially like if you're a creator who uploads every single day and you have people pledging to pay you per video, you can earn a lot of income that way, right? But I believe the more you're making, the more percentage you're also paying Patreon. Even though you're not necessarily paying an upfront fee to join Patreon's platform, they do take a certain cut of the revenue you're earning, which is sort of the trade-off there. Whereas Kajabi, you are paying an upfront fee each month or each year. Personally, I'm paying $160 per month at the moment. And that comes with, everything that I've just mentioned, the products, all the communities, the websites, the email marketing, analytics, payment processing, everything like that. And they don't take any of the revenue that you earn as well. So you have to decide really what you're looking for. If you're doing more entertainment content, you're not really teaching anything, then Kajabi might not make sense, right? Because then you're not really teaching people anything. So they don't really need a course. And it might make sense for them to just pay you per video or every month, whatever that might be. But if you do want to teach, you want to add value to the world in an educational manner, then Kajabi is a great option because it allows you to actually package your knowledge into an online course or host a community or offer coaching all within the one platform. So ultimately, it just comes down to what do you really need for your business, right? Are you doing education versus entertainment? What fits your bill better? And what could you see yourself managing for a long-term future? That's really what it comes down to. So again, yeah, I've been using Kajabi for a while. If you're interested in trying out the platform yourself and giving it a spin, I'd love to give you an extended 30-day free trial on the platform. You can use my link down below in the description, christophersiu.com/Kajabi. It's more than double the length of the regular 14-day free trial on their website. So again, if you use my link below, I'll give you 30 days of a free trial plus 2 bonus mini courses, Kajabi in 30 days, which will walk you through step-by-step how to start building your business on Kajabi. And you'll get immediate access to that after signing up for your free trial. So you have that roadmap to follow. And the second mini course is called Content Marketing for Creatives. And it goes through how I actually put out content into the world. And I'll show you the step-by-step method for monetizing my knowledge on the back end through courses, communities, memberships, stuff like that. And you'll get access to that after you become a paying member of Kajabi. Just send me your receipt and I will grant you manual access to that mini course as well. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, do let me know. But in any case, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.